So welcome guys. So just wait for some time. So welcome everyone. So let's start. So the bank nifty started positive. So the 5 minutes are over. So nifty is also in green. So yeah. So what are the sectors performing? Let's see. So nifty reality is good. Nifty PSU bank is good. So in a sector hotels, power generation, मतलब Tata Power, online media, reality stocks, infrastructure, education, consumable agrochemicals, UPL, engineering, sanitary ware, reality, trading is negative. So, okay, let's look at the live scanner of Nifty 200. Okay, Kotak Bank, Bank Baroda, Kotak Bank, HDFC, yes, PNB. So, all are making new highs. So, let's see HDFC Bank. Okay, it is broke the institutional zone. You can enter it. You can enter now also, or you can wait. You go long when this breaks, when candle close above this, or if it sustains this level. If it sustains this level, we'll pivot in this level 2890 level sustain होता है, we can buy, keeping a target of we can go long here if it sustains, keeping stop loss of just below the institutional zone and a target of 1:2. Yes, you can enter here, making a target of that. If it sustains only, then only you can enter, right? Okay. So yes, it is sustaining there. You can buy it, keeping a stop loss of this and keeping a target of 2916 and 2915. That is honest to. There is a no, there is no hurdle. There is no next hurdle is not there. You can buy it. So similarly, you can go long on Bank Nifty also, because Bank Nifty is having a resistance at here. Another pivot is here. Another institutional zone resistance is there. You don't go long on Bank Nifty. Yesterday Bank, rather than Nifty, yesterday Bank Nifty was in a sideways and an uptrend. Okay. Nifty is looking weak now. Bank Nifty started to weak now because it is having a resistance. Because there is a resistance of Bank Nifty, Nifty is showing some resistance, because at this point Bank Nifty is having a resistance. See, so these are the mirror. When you buy or sell in futures and options, so you have to look at the both charts. What is Nifty doing? What is Bank Nifty doing? Simply don't go long here because it can travel up to this. No, because the Bank Nifty is having a resistance. There is one pivot is there, another institutional zone is there, another pivot is there. It cannot travel. If this breaks, then it can go up to this. If this breaks, it can go up to this. Similarly, this case happened to Nifty as well. Applies to Nifty. Okay. So let the candle sustain here for first 5 minutes or 6 minutes. It has to sustain there. Then you can go long. Okay. So yes, TVS Motor have told it in the group. It is going good. Manapuram Finance. Let's see TVS Motor. I have told it in the group. TVS Motor. Yeah. See. Yeah. Yes. This is the hanging man taking support at an institutional zone. Look at how precise it is. It is taking support at an institutional zone. It is a pin bar, not a bullish pin bar. It is a bearish pin bar. Okay. You can buy when this level is broke 617 and keeping a stop loss of just below this, just below institutional zone. It could be okay. So risk to reward will be 1 is to 2. So always book your half quantity at 1 is to 1. Just I always prefer. I prefer that. So you are getting anything around 1% in intraday, it is okay. With the 5x leverage, you are making 5% in a day of your amount, right? It is good. So this is a rejection. When you go long here, when it breaks this level, so I missed this. Enter when the 633 or 634 level breaks. So this level breaks. So keeping a stop loss of just below the institutional zone. Okay, keeping it a rate of 1 is to 1. That is, you are buying it late because it has gone up, right? So the bank Nifty is showing weakness. Nifty is showing bullishness now. Okay, so let's see. Manapuram Finance. Okay, Manapuram Finance. Manapuram Finance. Okay, so you can buy Manapuram Finance now. Okay, so it can go from this. Okay, stop loss is just below stational zone. You can just below stational zone or just below pivot. Your target should be 1 is to 2, right? So stop loss is 1.5 rupees, target is 3 rupees. Okay, you can buy it. So you can ask me anything about related stock market questions. I am ready to answer. Okay, you can ask me any type of questions. You can ask. Feel free to ask any type of questions. I will answer that. So okay. See TVS Motor hitting to new week highs. Again, I have told it in the group that TVS Motor the results have been good. So yeah, HDFC Bank. Okay, HDFC Bank, Manapuram. I think Manapuram the target is achieved. Yes. So I have kept a target of what 1.5 rupees of stop loss and target of 3 rupees. Yes, just the target is achieved. It has achieved our target. So let's look at HDFC Bank. This is also target is achieved. If it has sustained there, once this level is breaks, you can enter. It's okay. This to reward is 1 is to 2. It is sustained there, this pivot. And once this level breaks, you can enter the stock. So you can go long on Bank Nifty now also if you are buying this because HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank. You can look at these three banks to purchase the Bank Nifty. See, now the Bank Nifty is started moving. If this breaks this pivot, you can go long there, right? So it is a pin bar. Actually, this is one of the strategy. This makes the pin bar and CPR. You can go long here, keeping this as a stop loss. It is one of the strategy. It is CPR strategy. You can keep your stop loss just below the CPR and 1 is to 1 restore reward. Your restore reward ratio is expected in this because you are trading in a opening session of the market. How to correctly set SL? See, the methods are many more to set SL. Venkatas Subbiah, sir, there is many ways to keep SL. So you can keep below the institutional zones. You can keep below any pivot because you can mark any support or resistance zones. If that breaks, you can keep that as an SL, as your SL, or below. If the market is going in a huge way, let me see, not moving average exponential. EMA, right? This is 20 EMA, I think. This is 9 EMA. So I will convert it in 8. So this is 8 EMA. You can place it just below 8 EMA also. Your stop loss based on EMA, based on institutional zones, based on support and resistance, and many things. You can put a stop loss. That it might be convenient. It might be just below the crucial support zones. So you can't just blindly put SL. See, I have entered here. I put SL here. No, you have to put SL below the some strong points, right? You have to put SL at that point. Okay. So there are many ways. So I use mostly institutional zones, below institutional zone as my stop loss, and sometimes EMA. I also use EMA as my stop loss, and yeah, that's it. Pivot. These are the main things I use as stop losses as well, right? That's it. See now HDFC making a new highs. So I have told I have given the trade that is HDFC and Manappuram Finance, right? I have given HDFC and Manappuram Finance. So the one is target is achieved, I think. One target is achieved, that is HDFC. The target is achieved. I kept a target of 2919. The target has achieved. Let's say TVS Motor. So it is broken the institutional zone when you enter in this point. Okay, let's say Manappuram Finance. Okay, this is also target has achieved at this point. See, this is the importance of keeping the target and SL is fixed. So when you keep this target as fixed around 208 rupees, the quantity will automatically get triggered and the order is executed. You cannot do it manually. So my preference is that keep your target and stop loss fixed rather than following the trend or it might be go higher. You achieve only to target. That is enough. That is enough. When you are getting more than you getting 0.5 to 1% in an intraday, it means you are done. You are done with the day. That means you are getting 5x leverage also and you are making enough money. That means you put for around 5000 rupees, you're getting 5% return or 2.5 return and on that 5000 rupees it is enough. That comes under what you say, around 5000 rupees. Let's say around 250 rupees you make if you're getting 5000 rupees and you make 1% at this intraday, you are making 250 rupees in 5000 rupees in the capital of 5000 only. So you can do two trades or three trades in a day, not more than that. So I will do at least two or three in a day, not more than that. So it is main rule that you cannot over trade. So when you are loss, just book a loss and don't trade. So keep a loss limit for the day. That will be very much useful. So what is your view on taking how much risk per day? See, that depends on your capital, how much you can how much you can bear loss. It depends on your capital. So say how much is your capital. You having 10,000 or 20,000 as your capital or 5,000. It may depend. So don't risk more than 1 or 2% per day. So if you are investing 10,000 rupees, so don't lose more than 100 or 200 rupees as per se. That is the rule. So you can be in trading for longer time if you are following that risk management what you're saying. That is the key. If you are taking 500 and 1000 rupees loss on a 10,000 capital, your trading journey will be over. If you are hitting continuous stop losses on 10 days, your trading journey is over. You can blow up your account very easily. So I always suggest that keep a 1% or 2% risk for the day or for the entire capital you have in a one trading day. So if you're having the 10,000 rupees, what is the 2% of it? That is 200 rupees, right? So don't lose more than 100 rupees per trade. That is the view of mine. So I follow that. So if you're doing that, you can be longerly can trade. Long term you can trade. So if you're a day trader also, you can trade it many times. So you are in the game, not out of the game. So yes, thank you very much. So you have to be, if you stay in the market, you need money, right? That's the key. You need money to trade. So you just can't blow up any account. Treat like a business. So that's why you can achieve. So losses may come for a few days, but it will be temporary. Then profits might also came if you follow the risk to reward options effectively and correctly. Okay. So let's look at this. See now HDFC is making a new highs. See, yes. Let's see HDFC. Now this is HDFC Finance. This is HDFC Bank. Let's say. Okay. See now HDFC is broken this. Yeah, once it's broken, you can enter it here. Long position here, keeping a stop loss of just below the institutional zone. So risk to reward is 1 is to 2, right? 1 is to 2. Okay. So why I enter here means it has taken support at an institutional zone. I do not think it is an hanging man. I think it hasn't taken the support. The price has gone down here and again comes back to this point. The bull has taken the chance. There isn't some point there. The bulls are in control, right? So that's why I enter here because I know it could be the move, right? It has broken the institutional zone, right? So one you can based on you can select stocks based on this or based on random method or based on the fixed method. So on fixed method, what's happened means you select the stock in the previous day only. So you analyze all the support and resistance in the stock and you take the trade once it comes to your entry point and you exit the trade when it is your target hits, right? So another intraday based strategy is that there is a 5-minute candle strategy. I will tell you. So you mark first 5-minute high and low of any stock. So when the first 5-minute candle high breaks, you took an entry. See, let's say this. It breaks, you put an entry price here and keeping a stop loss of first candle low. So keeping a target of 1 is to 2, right? 1 is to 2. So it's merging this. I will delete this. So keeping a target of 1 is to 2, it can be achievable. It is a very good strategy. I am telling you. It is a very good strategy. So you can achieve 1% easily in this kind of a strategy. So let's see. Okay. So there is 0.91. So you can say 1%. Yeah, 17 points. So 1%, 17,009. 1,709. 1,709. Okay. So it can be achievable. So the bank nifty is again at a resistance. This is forming a range. Let's say this is a range. Okay, this is the range. Yes, it is taking support at a previous day high. So once this, you can make it up like that. Once it is taking at a previous day high, you can go for 96 point or 100 point rally in a bank nifty. It's not good. Once this level breaks and it stays in that zone, you can another may expect around what is called another 100 point rally. If this is also breaks, you can expect around 300 point rally in a bank nifty. Okay, so nifty is looking strong. See how it affects or it not affects. I have told you in the morning session only. It is taking supported on CPR and it is a bullish pin bar. Okay, it is a bullish sign, right? You can enter it here, keeping stop loss of just below the CPR. So in this kind of thing, you can do 1:1. This is in future and options. You don't expect 1:2, 1:3 kind of a risk to reward. The market is 70% is in a sideways zone only. कि market में क्या होता है 70% का sideways zone रहता है. Only when 30% of market it will be trended either on the buying side either on the selling side. Other than on 70% the market is in sideways zone only. So that's why keep future and options that is 1:1 risk to reward ratio. It might be good and in the opening session only. Even if you are trading in middle or afternoon session that is around 11 o'clock or after 11 o'clock and after 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, you can keep 1:2 risk to reward ratio. In the morning the volatility will be huge, so it can hit your stop losses. If the stop losses are not as per your rules, it can hit your stop losses as well. So that's why keep your stop losses rigid. So then trade. Okay. So the IEX is confirmed. I think there is an issues there. So look at the IEX now. I think the bonus issue has confirmed. Now it is coming down. It has hit the positive. It is coming down now. Okay. So let's look at the top gainers list. Now look at the top gainers. Okay, Nifty 50 is Titan is there. Titan. Okay. This is also the 5 minute strategy I have told you. 5 minutes strategy. This is the one. And this is the one. This is the previous day high. This is the black color. This is the previous day high. This you see this? Yeah. This is the previous day high. And you see this black line, dot line. This is the previous day low. So this is the 5 minute strategy in intraday I use. This is the 5 minute strategy. I mark 5 minute high and low. When the first 5 minute candle high breaks, I took a long entry, keeping a stop loss of just below the when this high breaks at this point, right? I keep the stop loss just below the first 5 minute candle. and keeping history record of 1:2. It is easily achieved, right? Your target is easily achieved. So there is many intraday strategies. There is an high low strategy. If the open is equal to high, then you can go long. When open is equal to high, go on short on that side. When open is equal to low, you go long on that stock. There is many more intraday strategies. I will make videos on that on YouTube. So I will have a Telegram channel also. Please follow me on Telegram, and YouTube I will post regularly. So today I don't posted anything in a Telegram, rather than I posted only one stock, that is TVS Motor.